We start out at the Rising Stars Challenge at NBA All-Star Weekend, where the MVP trophy is about to be handed out to Nuggets forward Kenneth Faried. Everyone knows him as the Manimal, but apparently this trophy presenter doesn't know who he is at all.
Challenge trophy, MVP trophy to
Kenneth Faried.
Kenneth Faried.
Luckily, Craig Sager is there to save the day, goofy suit and all, and Faried would finally get his award. Number 9 now. Every young kid dreams of one day having the ball in his hands with his team down 1 and making a game-winning shot, although I would guess most people would probably want the ball to go in the other team's basket. Not the case in this Oklahoma high school playoff game, where one of the Hugo players makes a layup in his own basket to give Millwood an unforgettable 1-point victory. Number 8 comes to us from the College World Series. Everyone loves catching a baseball at the game, but sometimes the excitement can be a problem for others. This particular little girl becomes so thrilled that she accidentally bumps into her little brother, who happens to be holding a cup of lemonade. Poor kid was just trying to enjoy his refreshing drink, and now it is all over his face. It's okay, bud. Hopefully mom and dad will buy you a new one. On to number 7, we go to professional hockey all the way in Norway, where Adrian Alverstein is so happy with his team's victory that simple high fives with his teammates will not suffice. He instead chooses to express his joy in another creative way. No word yet on whether Justin Bieber has chosen this guy to be a background dancer for him on stage. Number 6, the biggest game of the season between the Bears and the Packers. Winner goes to the playoffs. Early in the game, Aaron Rodgers throws what everyone else thought was an incomplete pass. That is, everyone except for the referees and Jared Boykin. Boykin smartly picks up the football and sneaks into the end zone for a touchdown. The play would stand, and the Packers would go on to win and earn a berth in the postseason. Number 5. No, that's not Carrot Top. It's just a lucky Nuggets fan. He was randomly selected out of the crowd to attempt a dunk off of a trampoline during a timeout of one of last year's games. Much like his hair, his performance was less than stellar. The number 4 blooper of 2013, or should I say bloopers, they are called free throws because they are supposed to be the easiest shots in basketball. But these two players make the simple task look rather difficult. Believe it or not, these two players actually earned scholarships to play this sport. You wouldn't know by looking at the 2 worst free throws you will ever see in a basketball game. Number 3 now, the NFL Combine is a great place for pro scouts to evaluate the talent and athleticism of several players hoping to enter the draft. However, I'm sure none of these scouts were too impressed with this ending to a 40-yard dash that resulted in a face plant. Ouch. That was Syracuse safety Shamarko Thomas. Luckily, his time of 4.38 was very good, and he ended up getting drafted by the Pittsburgh Steelers. Our number 2 play is an absolute gem. This is from England's Football League 2, where during an altercation, Chesterfield's striker actually pulls down the shorts of Cheltenham's Russell Penn. The best part of this is that Penn proceeds to argue with the ref for about 5 seconds before he finally pulls his pants up. You would think that would be priority number 1. And finally, our number 1 blooper of 2013. You know, people always talk about horsepower, but they rarely talk about the insane speed of rabbits. At a harness race in the Netherlands, a bunny joins the field and the furry little guy actually wins the horse race. Sadly, the first place ribbon was not given to the true winner of that day's event.